Hi, how are you doing?
I'm good, thank you. And what about you?
I'm good too. So, where are you from and what do you do?
Well, I'm from Bihar, and at this time, I'm a YouTuber, and I have a YouTube channel where I make videos about English vocabularies and conversation. So, may I know your name, please? And where are you from?
I'm Aaria. So, if at all you find it difficult to pronounce my name,
Aaria
it's Aaria.
Naire. Aaria
Yeah,
Naire.
Aaria Naire. Yeah,
Okay.
right.
And
So,
where are you from, Aaria?
I'm from Mumbai, and
Okay, very nice.
yeah. So, how many sessions are you done with till now in Clapingo?
So it's 12th. It's
Okay,
12th
so
session.
how were your previous sessions then?
Very nice. In every session, I get some new experiences.
That's great.
Yes.
So, what exactly were you looking forward to out here? What made you join Clapingo?
Okay, so the main reason, there are two reasons actually. So the first reason is that I was looking for someone to talk with because it's very important. I mean, it's crucial to talk to somebody in your target language to be fluent. So this is the first reason. And the second reason that I was also thinking from my viewers' eye, from the point of view of my viewers, that I wanted to upload this conversation on my channel so that my viewers can watch the conversation, they can learn, they can feel the fluency, they can learn the vocabularies, they can think, and so on. So these are the main two reasons. These are major reasons, and that's why I joined Clapingo. Well, in this
Okay, great.
conversation, I've got two topics that I want to talk about. Okay. So first topic is, do you have any better ways to learn a language? What do you think of it? This is
Do
my
you have
question. Or you can
are
also
there
say topic.
right? Are there any better ways to learn a language?
Exactly. Yes. What do you think
Okay.
of it?
I think the major ways you can learn a language or you can get better at a language um, is through practice,
Okay.
reading, and through a great a great grammar. So, um, your first two things to have a good communication skill would be having a good vocabulary and a good understanding of all the grammar rules of the language. Okay, so every language has a set of its grammar rules. Okay, so
Yes.
if you're learning English has a set of grammar rules. Those grammar rules cannot be applied to any other language, right? There might be a few similarities, but it's very different, right? Every language has a different set of grammar rules. So your basic knowledge about the grammar rules must be your first priority in getting to be a better speaker, okay, in improving your communication skills. So first you need to hone your grammar skills. Second, you need to read a lot or consume a lot of um, English language content, or whatever
Yes.
um, um, your language that you're wishing to learn is. um, you should consume the material of that particular language a lot,
Right.
either
Right.
through reading, either through watching documentaries or series or movies, any of those ways. So basically, improving your vocabulary in whatever way possible. Then the third aspect would be practice, of course. Communicating, like you
Yes.
mentioned, it is very important to talk to different people in the particular language that you want to improve in. So let's take English, since this is the platform for honing your English speaking skills. um,
Right.
you need to speak a lot of English out here to different people, and you need to keep on practicing that language. So not only will you get that confidence, but you will know how different sentence formations can occur, what different ways you can form a particular sentence in, right? So that is my general view of it. So how have you been working on your English? Do you like to read?
Okay, so good question. Well, for me, as I think of it, doesn't matter which language you are learning. Okay, so there are some similarities which work for every language to learn, and those are main similarities which you already mentioned: reading, writing, and well, communicating, which needs practice. So these are main things, and I don't think too much of it. But sometimes, well, you can take a case. Okay, you can imagine a situation. Suppose that you want to learn language. Suppose you just take this language as an example. Yeah, you want to learn English language. You want to be fluent, but you don't get anyone to talk with. Well, in this situation, how can you improve yourself? Okay, so there's a situation. There's something that you can do is just look around yourself. Okay, wherever you are, just look around yourself and try to explain what you see around you. Okay, because in this case what happens is your brain, because you have a lot of times your brain thinks, your brain gets good amount of time to think about the things which is around you, right? So in this way you will think about related vocabularies of things that you are looking around, and you will try to express yourself in the way which is possible for you, the ways that you can think, right? Many ways you can create your own questions, right? And then you can answer it. So when you'll think questions related with the things, you need vocabularies, you'll use words, and when you'll think answer of the question, you definitely needs vocabulary to answer. So this is the good way, one of the best ways I would say to come over vocabularies. Because in a language, if you are lack of vocabularies, you can be able to express yourself. Everything is inside of your mind. If you have lack of vocabularies, you can't express yourself, and the listener will not understand you what you are talking about or what you want to say about, right? So practice. This is one of the best ways to practice about. Practice about language, about your target language. Okay. So this is the case when you don't get a person, you don't get a friend to talk with, and again, it also works in the situation when you have a friend, and you can do it as well. Why? Because you cannot talk to your friend every time, right? There's a limit. There's a limit of everything. So it's good that you get a person to talk with, but when you are alone, right? You're not. It is impossible, or I think I should not say impossible. It is difficult to be with the person, especially in the language journey. You can't be every time with someone. If you have got a roommate, it's another situation. Okay, but mostly people are alone. So this is in your hand, right? Just look at around yourself and think about the things. Just imagine how many questions can you arise related with things around you, and just try to answer. Okay.
Yeah,
well,
that's true.
let me check it. How much time do we have? 5 minutes.
We have
okay.
4 minutes left. Yeah. So actually, I would like to add to one more point that you mentioned about talking about things around you. So another thing that you could also do is that you could talk about your day. So like we write.
Why not?
a journal, right? So we write a journal. Instead of writing that, we could record ourselves, and we could talk about how the day went, right? So a lot of people don't find a lot of topics to talk about. So I've had many
Yes.
people come up to me and say that, oh, I mean, I don't know what to talk about. I don't know what to what topic to choose about, and it's kind of
Yes.
boring. So instead of talking about a certain thing, you could actually talk about your day, what how your day was, what you did throughout your day. So it could be like writing a journal. You could rather be speaking instead of writing. So that's one way
Well,
if you don't have.
yes, you are absolutely right. And I would say that you can add loads of things as you want, or as much as you want, right? So this is one of them. Uh, you can, of course, you can talk about your day every day. Okay.
Right.
So it's a good topic. It's a good term to think, but you must think about something else as well. Okay, it's a common topic that you can think what you have done today, what you are gonna do, right? What's your future plan?